Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it's been a few days since the passing of Jarocity's own Lil Mikey, and now that we kinda already know what happened to him, you could bet your bottom dollar that police already know as well. At this point, I'm sure they're doing an investigation, which soon they will have a suspect, considering everything have been caught on surveillance by either a street camera or red light camera, or maybe the University of Chicago, or most definitely the gas station, being that it was literally just steps away. Now, it's already been people pointing fingers at certain people, and I'm not here to say who, but judging from how people are making it seem, it's closer than a lot of people may think. One thing's for sure, we do know that it wasn't no ops that did it to him like everyone was assuming. However, according to guys such as 600 Trigga, he's saying that the fact that it was one of his homies that did it to him was even worse than an op. This come after many guys affiliated with Jarocity Lil Mikey, who took to social media to let the world know that he wasn't unalived by the ops, and instead it was an internal situation. And because of course you had every op of Lil Mikey's on social media either claiming they were behind it, or at least hinting like they did indirectly to make it at least seem like they were behind it. Now I get why his affiliates will come out and let it be known that nothing was done to him by an op, because if you're familiar with the drill culture in Chicago, nobody wants the world to think that the ops got one up on him. And with it being 2026, you would think that that shouldn't even matter, right? But you have older guys of the drill culture like Trigga who feels whether it was the ops or not, being that someone close to him did it to him makes it even worse, because that means whatever y'all got going on over there, something clearly isn't right. And like I said in the previous videos, with friends like these, who need enemies? Because could you imagine spending your whole life repping your block, ducking from ops, making sure you return to your family at night, or for you to literally lose your life to someone who's around you the whole time? And I don't mean literally next to him, because we know Mikey just did a stretch in jail. So he may have knew whoever did it, but it don't mean that they were the tightest of friends. Or were they? But anyway, we're going to get into what 600 Trigga had to say about Lil Mikey's passing, and also get into an affiliate of his by the name of Lil Darrell, who isn't taking his death lightly, and in fact, he's out early in the morning looking for whoever may have had something to do with it. So we're going to get into that, as well as another affiliate who says that Mikey did 13 years, lost his mother right before he got out, and come to find out he did all that time for a crime he didn't even do. So a lot of us may look at him like he's overly angry or even crazy and just a bug out as he returned to society. But I guess anybody who did just do 13 years, lose their mother right before they come home, all for a crime that he didn't even do, you'll be losing your mind too. So we're going to get into everything, but before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hype the video so we can get into the algorithm, and if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Now that was Lil Darrell, basically letting it be known that he's willing to crash out for Lil Mikey, but what I don't understand is this. It's not like the ops did it and you gotta go around a whole bunch of blocks looking. And being that it was someone close who did it, I'm sure they all already know who did. So instead of going to any block, because I'm sure whoever did it isn't going to be outside, being that he know he's now a target, take it to his house. He's not going to be outside. And I'm not encouraging violence, but it's like, what's the point in doing this and recording it? So let's say he did see whoever he was looking for while he was taking the video, what was he gonna do? Or let's say he seen you before you seen him because you was in your phone. He would have been cooked. So I don't know, man. I see many people still haven't learned to keep street business on social media, but I guess they have to learn the hard way in order for them to learn. But on another note, you have 600 affiliate Trigga, who decided to chime in on all the "it wasn't no ops that did it to Mikey" talk. He actually has a different view of the talks, as he would take to his IG story to say, quote, "MFs be talking about bro ain't get unalived by the ops. That ish sound dumb as hell. Like getting unalived by your own peoples, make it better. Backdoor add ninjas." Then in another story post, he would state, quote, "That's friendly fire. F is that." Now I wonder if that was a slick jab at Billionaire Black, because Black was one of the main guys to push the "he didn't get caught by no ops" narrative. And when it comes to what Trigga had to say, I'm 50-50, because I get exactly what he means. Getting unalived by your own peoples is actually worse to me when you think about it. However, I do think the only reason guys were saying that was because the supposed ops were making it seem like they did something to the world. And y'all know whenever it comes to the drill culture and their crews, it's something about these guys hating to look weak or look like they're victims to the world. So I think when they were saying that no ops did it, they rather let it be clear so they don't look a certain type of way. But I can't lie, losing your life to a friend or affiliate in any way is still a little more crazy if you ask me, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think losing your life to a friend is worse than the ops? Or is losing your life to the ops worse than losing it to a friend? Let us know. Now a guy by the name of Kobe, who was also a Lil Mikey affiliate, had some words for Mikey's situation and also let us get a little more detail of why Mikey may have reacted the way he did, which led to his demise in the first place. Maybe his mental wasn't there, but as y'all know, no one talks about mental health enough in the hoods, only when it's convenient or so. But here's what a close affiliate had to say, as he would take to his Facebook post to say, quote, "My boy did 12 plus years for some ish he ain't even do. He stood tall. Most ninjas would have folded. He sat a decade in prison just to come home to get unalived. He lost all his real homies. He then lost his mom 5 months before he came home. Y'all don't know how that ish feels. My boy was just trying to figure this ish out. You know he ain't mean no harm. He just wanted ish to be like the old days." Now we all knew Mikey did 13 years, but we didn't know that he actually didn't do what he was convicted for. So it seems like he was sticking to that street code that these days is a long lost thing. And then 5 months before he got out, to see one of the people that means the most to him, his mother actually passed away. So he lost all his friends while in jail, locked up for something he didn't even do, and then lose his mother on top of it all. That's a lot. And I'm seeing a bunch of people say that he just wanted things to be the same, which it sounds like when he returned, he came back moving like this was still 2012 or 2013, not knowing that things changed, not knowing that it's a whole new generation out here, and not knowing that the backdoor culture is now a big thing. You can lose your life as fast from a friend as you can from an op. We don't know what really happened. We just know that many have said that Mikey was passionate about his friends and didn't mean no harm even when he seemed angry about certain things. Kobe will also go on to state, quote, "Y'all don't never let y'all homies know when they wrong. This why bull-ish always happening. Hold these ninjas accountable for the sucker-ish they be doing." Now, I don't know if he's talking about these guys holding the person that did it accountable, or if he's talking about what they actually got into the argument about before everything took place. Some say that the argument was over Lil Mikey, I guess, trying to hold this man accountable for something he didn't like him doing, or pulling him up on something, I don't know. But I have seen situations just like this where friends get into an argument and that argument get very physical, all because this one ain't like how he said this or called him out on that. But most of the times, if you have a disagreement with somebody you're cool with, even if y'all fight, that'll be it. The most you probably argue, get into a little fist fight, or y'all just stop talking. But these days, this new generation, they're not trying to talk, they're not trying to fight. They're going strictly to the guns, and that's what's leading to a lot of these guys unaliving their own friends over a situation that was either petty or just not worth it. Now on another note, it's interesting to find out that Lil Mikey did all that time for something he didn't do, and it kind of reminds you of that D Rose case as well, where these guys know they didn't do something, but the street code is what keep them from saying anything, and they ultimately end up behind bars for something they didn't even do, which is crazy when you think about it. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. How do y'all feel about what Trigga had to say in regards to Lil Mikey's demise, and do you agree with it? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. I'm out. Are you tired of a bunch of social media gurus promising you results with their course, but all they do is take a bunch of information off YouTube and Google, then sell it to you? Well, look no further. Our YouTube Tips and Tricks Masterclass course comes equipped with SEO tips and tricks, along with methods we use to growth hack our YouTube channel. It also includes step-by-step ways to publish your video before uploading to guarantee a great SEO score, therefore your videos can rank and be shown to a bigger audience. Views and subscribers don't come by luck, and just how YouTube have an algorithm, you should have one as well that can guarantee you results. We doing websites and softwares we personally use to generate money creating faceless YouTube channels. If you also would like to skip the process and just buy other pre-built accounts, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, we also threw that in there for you too. We went through trial and error, so you don't have to. Click the link in the description or the comments and get started today.